What up? You watching another episode of Dallas Ebonics, where we talk black. I got two brothers here. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. So just lace the people up on who you are, you know what I'm saying, where you from, and what it is you do.
Kilo, man, straight out the Browns, the middle, Holland Hill, you understand me? I'm an artist, but I'm an artist in all avenues, you know. I'm walked through hell, been through hell, and we here to live through heaven now. You know what I'm talking about? That's just what that is.
For sure.
Self gang or no gang, free Royce, man, you know what's going on.
Alright, understood. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so you an artist, and I like a lot of your music, bro. Like a lot of your music really speaks to like the soul of people. You feel me? You know, it's not just all about it's not all about the street life. You know what I'm saying? But it's so much substance in it.
I know I'm the greatest, yeah. Leo told me keep the vision. I know if I stay focused, I'm bound to make it, yeah. They gon' hate me when I make it, yeah. 3D1, he an apron now. Hope niggas gotta pay over here. Gang or no gang, how we play over here. And he Kim Money said he can't come over here. Many y'all call open people chosen, fuck a roll it. You cannot let like what I'm on this. When it present itself, I'ma jump on it. Big stepper, you can feel when I'm stomping. No killing the beat, gotta kill my opponent. Gotta stay on my toes, I can't let them stomp on me. Them hollows make a nigga hollow. I got it on auto, my own ignition is the photo. Hell yeah, you a snail, I'ma crack your shell, yeah. Hell yeah, me see success, never again be failure. Hell yeah, life is what you make it, I'm trying to tell ya. Make you move, boy, don't snooze, stay with your tuba. Everything happen for a reason, and it's all about how you thinking. Everybody have a season, gotta move decent and clever through bad weather. Stay on your grind and nigga, take your time.
It's not even just your music, bro. A lot of what I seen you was on a video talking about knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And I really want to know for the kids, what exactly is knowledge and wisdom and understanding? Because we tell them that, and when they hear the word knowledge, that kind of triggers make them think about college. You know what I'm saying? So what exactly do we mean when we tell these kids to attain knowledge, wisdom, and understanding?
Okay, first of all, when we talking to the youth, when we dealing with the youth, you understand me? We gotta understand that we gotta break things down in syllables for these babies. Meaning as in, like, the kids that I deal with, you know what I'm talking about, when I teach them knowledge, I also express to them, you know what I'm saying, where they fuck up at, where they do good at. You gotta congratulate them and let them know, okay, that's that knowledge that you apply. You know what I'm talking about? Before I get into that, I wanna express this right here. What I was saying on that right there was is that Jesus had knowledge and understanding. His disciples only had knowledge and wisdom. Without that understanding, you can't build no foundation. You dig what I'm saying? It's impossible. You just can't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Like right now in this time and day, people throw this love word around freely. I can really say I love my baby, and he can really say he loved me. Because not only did we walk through hell together, we understand one another. That's a foundation. You know what I'm talking about? That's a foundation. Knowledge is the ultimate foundation of all things that exist. You understand me? And from the moment, let me tell you this right here. If you an unconscious male throwing unconscious seeds, sperm inside of a woman, you're going to have unconscious children. You get what I'm saying?
So why is it that a lot of our organizations, like for example, a while ago, off camera, you told me you a 5%er. Sure. I definitely want to tap into what exactly is a 5%er, but I also want to know, even with that, how come, would it be a reach to say that a lot of our organizations, like for example, the 5%er, Nation of Islam, even going to the NAACP, how come our organizations can't seem to do business with each other?
You know, the NAACP really.
It's not. I'm already understood. You know what I'm saying? But even I'm just saying, as far as an example, how come our organizations that we have that are supposed to be representing us can't seem to work together? If they supposedly have all this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, something must be missing because we can't work together.
Because you gotta understand, you know, Sammy. I'm gonna take you back to the biblical days with Esau.
Okay.
You know, the man that y'all know about Jesus. You hear me? But they did the same thing to him. Jesus spoke in a 5% terminology. He never spoke Christianity terminology.
You never even said the word.
Never said Christianity. You dig what I'm saying? He said that you're gods, not you're Christians. You hear me?
That's
And
a
I'm
fact.
just letting you know that, Brother Isa, Jesus spoke about the sun, moon, and the star. He never spoke about Christianity. Jesus was a Muslim. So when we dealing with this time and day, you gotta understand PTSD, post-traumatic slave syndrome, stress syndrome, whatever you want to call it, amongst us black people. You hear me? Of course, it's gonna be arrogancy. It's gonna be jealousy. It's gonna be hatred. It's gonna be envy. You hear me? It's gonna be pride, lust.
Okay, so you saying we
You
got
know
a lot of
what I'm
that from slavery?
For sure.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Okay, let's go and get into it. Fuck it, we here. How can we say that?
See your light again.
How can we say that when in the 50s and the 60s we seem to be working together? You know what I'm saying? With Stokely
Because you gotta
Carmichael
understand,
and
you
all
gotta-
them others.
You know, I learned in prison, bro. And he know. You hear me? Like, he know that's why I asked him to come with me, because this my brother. I got my baby name tag. That's my boy. You understand me? Like, I shed the blood for him, you understand me? But it's deeper than that. It's just, in that time and day in the 50s and 60s, you gotta understand the Jim Crow era was just ending. So around that time, yeah, slavery had ended, but we still in slavery. And at the same time, we dealing with strong racism.
Right.
So in that time, you understand me, you gotta understand that we had to come together.
Okay, that's a good
We
point.
had to
That's a
come
good
together.
point.
Now, in this time and day, media has taken over. To where
Ooh, okay.
media is like how the crack was in the 80s, in this time and day.
Break that down. What you mean by that?
Because these niggas ain't talking about shit. These niggas ain't talking about speak. And I'm like, I'm really speaking in my city, Dallas, Texas in general. You understand me? These niggas ain't talking about nothing, man.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. You know, I know it's a rumor, not really a rumor, but I've heard people say that, you know, hip hop is dying out and rap is just, you know, getting so dangerous and whoop. Do you think that's a misconception? As though we don't have any positive rap? We have positive music, you know what I'm saying? But or do you think that there's some truth to that?
Nah, ain't no truth to that. Because, you know, that shit can get ruled out. It can get ruled out. You understand me? Because you gotta understand this shit is a culture. Even if listen, you can never convulse the black race. Even if white people, Europeans, will take over the hip hop culture, it always reflect black people. You hear me? This shit get deeper than deep. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm saying these niggas ain't talking about nothing though. So you ain't got a true talent, my boy.
Okay, well, some people might argue that they talking about a certain lifestyle, but it's like that's their only genre. You feel me? Like they stuck in that one lifestyle and they're not really diverse. A lot of your music I've heard, it seems to be real diverse, real creative. You don't really lean so heavy into being a gangster. You more so look to be creative and be different, you know what I'm saying, and still get a message across. Why do you think that our culture ain't promoting shit like that? Because we can blame the white man. We quick to say it's the labels promoting the fuck shit, but I see a lot of black platforms that promote the beef and promote a lot of fuck shit too.
You right. You know, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that, you know, we can't blame the white man no more.
I'm on that.
We got all resources. We got all the resources. See, man, the white, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. You know what I'm talking about? The white man has literally created avenues for the black man. And we don't even see that.
Why is that?
You got, because we so, man, listen, bro, from slavery, from media, from medicine, education, they don't teach them babies nothing in them schools, man.
And that's why I preach homeschooling so heavy, bro.
Yeah, you supposed to, but most parents don't feel like they have the time for that.
That
You hear
too.
me? See, I'm on that type of shit. You dig what I'm saying? I'm on that type of shit, but a lot of people not on that. A lot of people not really expressing the fact that the youth, this next generation, gonna be fucked up.
Believe that.
It's gonna be a whole bunch of.
I already fucked up.
Yeah, you hear me? Like, because the reason I can elaborate on what the God said, because like you gotta understand why he's saying that they already fucked up, because these parents fucked up.
Right, we was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Our parents was fucked up.
I grew up, my mama was the strongest woman I knew. Oh God. Even though me and my mama just don't have a firm, I'm talking about like a concrete relationship, like Hey mama, how you doing? Blase, blase, I love you, I love you. See, I didn't grow up with kisses and hugs. So you gotta understand what that'll do to a black male, a young black male as a child.
Right.
Mama, you literally creating my destiny and you don't even know it. Even to this time and day with these mamas not letting these babies see their daddies because they bitter, they mad, because you feel like I ain't meet up to your standards, so you fucked up with me. No, I can't live your life. I'ma live my life. But since you playing these bullshit games, I'm not gonna allow my love for my babies dictate how I live.
For real though.
You can't do that, and that go for anybody. You hear me? I'm not gonna waste no time on it. So you understand me? And that's just it get deep when it comes to the youth, man.
Yeah, you know, I forgot who said this. I can't believe I forgot, but somebody said it's easier to repair. I mean, it's easier to raise smart children than fix broken men or something like that. Basically saying our focus need to be on the next generation. Instead of trying to undo shit that's already in a lot of these grown folk, we should be putting our attention on the kids. And I feel like it's especially important for us as content creators to be putting out information and putting out positive people for the kids to see. Because if we don't do it, ain't nobody gonna do it. And it ain't gonna be nothing but fuck shit out there. You know what I mean?
And it's like I told you, the biggest one right now, bro, is media, bro.
Yeah.
When YouTube, when I was young nigga, when YouTube was out, but it wasn't just as, you hear me? We had MySpace, Bebo, you hear me? Shit like that.
Moto Space.
Yeah, Uvu, you did. Yeah, you hear me? Now they got these, these
the
kids watching this TikTok. They got little boys,
TikTok ain't nothing but bullshit on there.
Yeah, you understand me? But you got, like I say, that's why I'm a 5%er, because you have such a few people really elaborating.
Okay, so let's break that down. What exactly is a 5%er? Because I heard that was derived from the Nation of Islam.
Yeah, for sure. And that's loud, because a lot of father, Clemens 13X, yeah, he came from the nation, you hear?
Okay.
Like, nah, for real. But the big homie was really like that guy. He was like Jesus. Reason being, Jesus ain't never teaching on sanctuary, nigga. On the cell, nigga. Jesus taught on the streets, nigga.
Yeah, he was on the block.
What is you talking about? And all his disciples was gangsters, nigga. They didn't rob, they didn't kill, they didn't stole.
And will kill again.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they was about. They stood on that.
All this shit.
Man, I swear to God. But I'm a 5%er because I stand on righteousness, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, love, peace, and happiness. I stand on the 12 jewels. I stand on everything dealing with God, dealing with the original man, the original race being God. That's what that is. We is this infinite mind, but we so distracted by the bullshit that's going on. We don't know how to come back and conquer what we. Yeah, this our shit.
For sure that, and you know.
But people don't like to hear shit like this though. They like, man, that nigga, they're crazy. But the same person you worship, this dude y'all call about Jesus, you hear me? Y'all say the same thing about him. They said the same shit about him. He was crazy. They spit on him, they stoned him, they whipped him, and they hung him from a tree. The same shit they did to us.
And it's in the book.
And it's in the book.
Says it right there in the book.
Yeah. But what's so crazy is Jesus never died in the Bible, in the New Testament. Jesus talked throughout the whole New Testament. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, this man was talking you through syllables. But people so dumb they don't realize this, you hear me? And it's just, you hear me? That's just what that is. But
so, do you think that 5%ers, well, from what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, from what I understand, the Nation of Islam believes that black people as a collective are the physical manifestation of God, you know what I'm saying, or what we would consider God, and 5%ers believe that us as individuals are God.
it's the same thing though.
The same shit.
Okay.
Okay.
You did.
I'm just trying to make sure I
For
understand.
real, you just put it in different terms.
Okay.
No, for real. You hear me? No, we say, and that's what.
This is strong thing on this earth.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But that's what
We
created.
the one created all this shit. We created
Hey,
all
look.
this life. We created how to be this shit.
Yeah.
The white people just took it from us.
But that's what create arguments.
What you mean?
How like what you said,
right?
What you said.
But this is how people that's not familiar coming into this information, they confused like that. You feel me? Like they don't really understand.
So confusion.
Because we've already been told what God looked like to us. So we gotta undo that out of people.
But that's not easy.
That shit take time.
That's not easy.
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta understand, bro. We was enslaved for over 400 years.
For sure.
Are you hearing me? Somewhere down the line, we all relate. We all connected. We all related as a. Come on, bro. This is a black race. This shit is to them people. This shit is unheard of. This shit is uncommon. Our culture just it fucks. It blows them away. You hear me? Nah, for real, man. This shit get deep than a motherfucker. But with this rap culture, they not talking about shit. Just hands down. I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying to be one of those guys that always. But you gotta know how to finesse it.
Right.
You gotta know how to finesse. You gotta know how to talk to the people. And that's what my bro be calling me from over there on Cofield. My nigga be calling me. He say, man, once you put all your energy into your music, I feel like you will change that in Texas. I swear to God. And that's I'm not bragging. I'm just letting you know.
Nah, you gotta know that. Yeah, you gotta know that shit.
But most people they won't choose to know that. And I don't even, bro. I live a regular life.
Do you read a lot?
Fucking right.
Give me some books. Lace me up.
Shit, Knowledge of Self, How to Hustle and Win, Part 1, Part 2, The Hood Health Handbook, Part 1, Part 2, Breaking the Curse of Willie Lynch. You understand me? I forgot bro's name. I know his name Allen, but I forgot his name.
That nigga Willie Lynch, that nigga.
Yeah, he was bad. You gotta understand the syndrome. The Willie Lynch little. Hey, you talking about? You understand me? What's it? Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. You hear me? The Bible, the Quran, the Torah. You hear me? Yeah, all that. Yeah. But you gotta understand, bro. Before I start reading any book, my first book, my daddy Jay paid me. I was sick. I got G5. I was on Gil Lewis, bitch. I got G5. You hear me? I was in G5 for like a year. You hear me? And my celly was a Muslim. But he was Nation of Islam, but he was that Muslim that he was like, you gotta understand, bro had like Quan had 50. So bro had this astronomical mind of who the black man was. Hey look, bro, read this. We had a crack in our wall. He used to slide me books. Hey look, bro, read that. But before he slid me a book, my old man Jay paid me and told me, man, start it. Before you read any book, read the Bible. Read the Bible.
What book you started?
I started with Knowledge of Self.
No, I'm talking about as far as in the book, in the Bible.
I started with the New Testament, Matthew.
Okay.
Because that's why we got a lot of Old Testament Christians.
Yeah.
But if we can't. You gotta fulfill if you say you a believer of Jesus Christ, you gotta fulfill the law of Moses.
True, but it's a lot of knowledge in that Old Testament though. You know.
It is, but you gotta read the New Testament first, bro, in order to understand the Old Testament, bro. Dealing with our mentality, bro. We speaking from a psychological sense. We have been in trauma for over 450 years. Ain't nobody finna read them. But you gotta understand, the white man read the Bible while they were beating our ass.
That's facts.
So imagine what type of trauma, man. They make you put your hand on the Bible when you go to court.
Right.
Fuck is you talking about? They make you swear. If you want to get married, you gotta go and see. Muslims don't do that though. We get witnesses. We don't go amongst the white man and get married. We don't do that. You hear me? Yeah, if you my queen, you my queen. This is this what we locked in.
Yeah, I always wondered that. Like, why do I need to go and get this shit approved by some old white motherfucker? Like, for what?
He might not be white, but you gotta understand.
Irregardless, like, you represent
house, huh?
Like, I never understood that. Like, if this is bonded between me and God and my woman, then that's all that matters. You feel me?
Facts. That's loud.
Okay. Nah, we saying some good shit though, my nigga. Like, square business. So, like, I want to talk about some of your music. Like, are you creating your own label or what you doing?
Man, I gotta say, first of all, I gotta say, free my boy Ruler man. You hear me? And GMH is the label in the making, man. It is gang or no gang.
What's GMH?
This is GMH is gone money, honey.
Okay.
You gotta understand, like this my bro. Me and Ruler was G4 together on A-Wayne. You understand me? And that was my celly. And that's the first time I met that hoe, it was all love. But we talking about a getting money nigga though, and he look. Ruler smiling, bitch on my mama, but so player, so finesse, and he know who God is. That's my baby, and I got his name tattooed to it. Bunton, holla shit on this end right here. GMH, man, free all them niggas. You hear me? That's the movement we making. You hear me? Cause you know why? Cause my bro see potential in me.
For sure.
He know I can get it done. You hear me?
For
He
sure.
keep telling me, put it in their face, bitch. Little brother, put it in their face. Put it in their face, God. Stand on their neck because them niggas ain't talking about nothing in their city, man. O'Shea the hardest thing right now. Fix.
So who influences you? Like, cause where you get like, I see you got like a lot of passion, bro. It seems like you really mean what you talking about. Where did you get that mindset, and did you get it from music? If so, who influenced you?
The struggle influenced me. Life influenced me as a kid. Like I told you, I didn't grow up to kisses and hugs from a woman. That means a lot to a young black male growing up in America. You hear me? I didn't get that. The county was my mama, and the streets of Dallas, Texas was my daddy. You hear me? And that's just what that is. I'm a dark baby. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, for real. Yeah, and that's just and that does something. But I'm thankful for the shit that I went through though, because now God's showing me who really supposed to be in my life. If you don't understand a guy like me, you can't say you love me. You throw that love word around freely.
That shit really don't mean shit.
That shit don't mean nothing to you. It don't mean nothing to you.
They don't water that shit down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. They don't water that
Quit
shit.
telling me you love me, man, and just do for me, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother say that. Roy say, man, don't tell me you love me. Show me you love me, man. If you ain't with me, you against me. You hear me? Yeah, for real. And that's law. You know?
Yeah, nigga, I like that shit.
For sure, this just the beginning right here. Like I say, man, people be telling me all the time, man, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to put it more in their face and drop videos. But people gotta understand that I'm just now creating an avenue for myself. You dig what I'm saying? Like I only been out of prison 2 years. I did 5.5. That's not, I'm not one of those brothers that came home to to a loving family and all this shit like that. I gotta really get it out the mud. I gotta really shovel my way through. You hear me? I gotta do that. So, but I'm telling you though, when it crack open, it's gonna crack so big.
Yeah, and you gotta know that, cause a lot of these niggas don't understand the power of manifestation, fool, and how real that shit is. Like
I don't say
you gotta
if,
know
I
that
don't say
shit.
what if, I don't. Nah, I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Yeah, and my guards, the bros is coming home. You hear me? And it ain't gonna do nothing but continue to get better because you fucking with great minds that are alike. And we do nothing, all we do is manifest greatness. I'm trying to tell you what's gonna go on. Watch.
Yeah, I really want to see, what this next generation of music. And Dallas always really been conscious, bro. We had the first black identity extremist right here in the cliff. You know what I'm saying? Got jammed up. What's his name? Rakeem.
Yeah.
We didn't, we had Michael J. You know what I'm saying? I know you know about that. You feel me? That, and we done had a lot of shit going on out here in the city. So a lot of our in Dallas, the consciousness is just different than in a lot of places. But I feel like we don't have a positive way of benefiting from our passions. You feel me? A lot of us end up crashing out. Michael crashing out. You feel me? Motherfucking Rakeem getting jammed up. Even with Grandmaster Jay and him and what happened to him getting jammed up in the feds. We don't really seem to have no structure in a lot of our passions. So how is it that you think that we can re-engineer the culture in a way to better guide the children that grow up with these passions? Nigga, we get, in situations like the police pulling one of us over. When you so angry at the system and you so frustrated and you coming into all this knowledge, nigga, you'll fucking around flash out if you're not prepared to know how to deal with those aggressions. You feel me? A lot of us deal with that, especially when you lost a family member to some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
let's start with speaking from a guy that had been incarcerated and all that. You gotta understand this shit start with self, bro.
What you mean?
You should know better.
I mean, a lot of kids don't though.
Okay, we'll be speaking about the youth, bro. That's just something that's gotta, it's prophecy, bro.
Shit.
It's prophecy. And what I mean by prophecy is this right here, bro. It's gonna take more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. You hear me? It's gonna take a nation of people to really get this shit back orchestrated the way it should, bro. You understand me? You still gonna have some stragglers, bro. Cause you gotta understand, man, these young niggas out here hungry. These young niggas out here hungry. Especially the young niggas on my block. Yeah, over there, Bonneville, Sister Stewart, you hear me? Persimmon, Highland Hill Drive, them niggas over there hungry.
Yeah.
So just because, and this come from the big homie, my dad, you hear me? Like, this speaks to the fact of like this right here. And my dad a youth activist, you hear me? My dad did 20 years of penitentiary. The big homie a youth activist right now, you hear me? He go talk to the youth and all that there. But he started within the colleges, then he want to go to the prison systems. Reason being because you can't go to the streets right now in this time and day, bro. You can't do it. It was more wide open back in the day, bro. The 50s, the 60s, the 30s. It was more wide open then. People was more receptive. We not going through as much of the shit that we went through back then. Physically, we not. But mentally, psychologically, spiritually, and emotionally, bro, we are torn. You dig what I'm saying? So we can't go out there on the block and try to talk to you. These niggas ain't trying to hear that shit, boy. They want some money. So if you ain't coming with no good job, good job opportunities, you hear me? Yeah, to where you gonna be making this much a week or every 2 weeks. I got good. We ain't as a black culture, as a black hole, it's not gonna happen right now. It's not time.
Well,
because the white man not done doing what he doing. You see what they gotta get they bullshit out the way. They got to. They might be too deep with it. I'm just saying, like, nah, real shit, but I'm just saying, bro, cause this shit deeper than all this other shit these niggas on. Them chains and all this shit, that shit ain't,
It seems like a lot of us, we so like, our interests are so misguided and we so distracted by the simplest shit, bro. None of us, all the tools that we need, we already got them. I've been really tapping into the Nation of Islam, bro. Them niggas been saying the right shit for years already, bro. Telling us to do for self and learning how to, control our own communities and shit like that. I don't understand like why we ain't been tapping into that.
I was looking at a video on my Instagram earlier, right when Minister Farrakhan had said something about like the black race is choosing they failing at being successful. Basically what I'm saying is this right here. You gotta understand, Minister Farrakhan came in after Malcolm X. Mm-hmm. Minister Farrakhan been teaching the people for over 50 years. He said, y'all making him look like an entertainer. But this man is really telling you, he's really elaborating to y'all, man. He giving y'all the sauce, but y'all think that's lame. You hear me? They think that shit lame.
Yeah.
They think that shit lame, man. This man, listen, bro, this man gonna give it to you. And you got rappers like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Nipsey, Gates. You hear me?
Fuck with Gates.
Yeah, that'll put it in your face too as well. But this shit bigger than Islam. We talking about the black race over here in America, bro. These rappers ain't talking about shit.
Yeah, it's really confusing, bro, and it really discourages a lot of people because it's like you want to do for black people, but when you realize what we need to do, it's like, bro, this shit easy, but nobody really be interested in the information. I shouldn't have to get on this hoe and do backflips and cartwheels and make motherfuckers listen to me, like, you know what I'm saying? I should be able to just say real shit.
Shit, Jesus did it. Jesus resurrected people. Here you talk about Jesus brought people back from the dead. Lazarus. Here you talking about he didn't come back from a physical.
You're right. He did shit.
Gang say, man, hey man, you dead. You're dead. You hear me? Cause can't nobody come back from no physical death. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. My brother died when I was 12. All my partners did. You hear me? So ain't nothing physical coming back. But we know that the physical only dies, the spirit lives. We go back to the realm. We go back to Allah himself, the universe. That's what we do. That's what we connect to. But we don't know this type of shit, man. We don't dig into the science, the history, and the mathematics of the black body. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't dig that deep.
A lot of us don't understand the importance of shit like that.
Slavery.
You know, and like I say, and that shit so deep, nigga. This shit, like, you can't even start a nigga off right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta ease your way into this.
You could. It's how you. It's how you. I remember. Look, I was reading The Knowledge of Self right when I was in prison, and I was reading a bill where my brother said that Clemens 13 next. I'll tell you, hey, pick up that bottle to reach that young man. You hear me? So if I gotta go smoke some loud with a young nigga on the block, just to open up you understand me? Like that's how we gonna build, that's how we gonna open up. But at the same time, niggas not doing that, man. These niggas not taking the time to just really come out here and just elaborate to the youth like, hey, you doing the wrong thing, look, bro. Hey, I got this much money, this is what we gonna put something together and keep this on. We gonna keep this in the hood.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of the niggas I run into, like that don't want to do that shit, be like, I don't give a fuck about black people. You know what I'm saying? They like, fuck these niggas. These niggas ain't my people. These niggas a kid. They'll do this and that. A lot of niggas just don't give a fuck about coming together with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, well, damn, what we really doing? You know what I'm saying? No, I really, I want to salute you though. You know what I'm saying? We need more niggas in the neighborhood. We need more kings, more gods in the neighborhood that's gonna say some real shit.
That's really
and they're not gonna tiptoe and do all that. You know, playing games and shit. Like, we know everybody from the hood, everybody done did dirt. Alright, we get it. You know what I'm saying? We don't need niggas running around beating their chest everywhere, making everybody see them. You know what I'm saying? We need real positive black gods that gonna come in these neighborhoods and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really digging a lot of what you do, dog, and you gonna be big, nigga. Believe that.
Oh, still, that's a lot.
But y'all wanna give out your social media and all that, you know what I'm saying? Let people know where they can find your music at.
They'll see me when they see me. They'll see me when they see me. I promise you. I can't. Yeah, we came here to build. You hear me?
I mean,
they'll see it when they see it. I promise you, man.
I'll put your Instagram in the description, all that.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And y'all check these brothers out, man. Supa7um, you feel me? Like, hey, dude, he gonna talk that real shit. You know, so